Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching the latest episode of Mushoku Tensei and we got a lot to cover today. So hopefully this problem between Rudy and Sarah is resolved. There's some kind of resolution. I don't think there will be, or at least not a very satisfying one, but hopefully some things are cleared up. And at the very least, both parties can at least understand, even if they don't reconcile with each other, at least they can get a fuller picture of what actually is taking place or has taken place. And there's no like crazy hard feelings, because it is truly just kind of a unfortunate misunderstanding. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so it looks like Rudy is now, well, I don't know if he's a full-fledged member, but he's definitely a member of Soldat's team. I don't know if they ever told us what Soldat's team's name was, but yeah, he just did a quick little head gesture to him, and Rudius immediately knew what he wanted. So looks like they've been either traveling together for a while or they just got really in sync. That experience between them last episode really brought them together. It was a very, very personal kind of close thing that normally you wouldn't end up sharing with a stranger. But that's the type of event that'll really solidify a friendship very early on. So they probably have a pretty good trust for each other after that whole incident. Okay, so Rudius is his position is largely the same as it was in the other group. He immobilizes the enemies and then the team goes in and attacks them. The only difference is the team now is much bigger. Soldat is a much better leader than the previous group, and now they have much more experience under their belt. So this is very interesting. Bro, he tearing that dragon up. Ain't Rudius's natural affinity water too? So if this is like a fire dragon, he's kind of got the edge, but he's like single-handedly tearing this thing up. They must have never even been able to see something of this caliber, because look at all their faces. They're like, holy crap. Oh wow, yeah, they pulled it off pretty good. It looks like they only had one casualty too, which is one too many, but you know, it is what it is. They're all adventuring. This comes with the territory, but yeah, that's pretty good, I think. That dragon seemed to be a very high level threat. And I believe Soldat is S rank, so these are probably S rank quests. So
長売れてしばらくしたらまた次の国に行きます。
okay. Okay, so I was wrong. He's not officially part of their group. He's just tagging along. And he says he's not going to stick around. Because that's his main goal, if you guys forgot, is to make a name for himself and keep moving so he can cast a wider net. So instead of just walking around specifically looking for a person, he's increasing his own influence so that way his name spreads. And whoever he's looking for may find him instead, which is Zenith, by the way. Okay, so like I know a lot of people have been seeing him pray to Roxy's panties a lot, which I mean, just saying that sentence in itself is just grounds for susness. But this is actually, and I do believe it becomes more prominently as the timeline goes on, a religion for him. Like it's actually part of his religious beliefs. It's very strange to even consider that to be a concept, but this item is a holy relic to him. Yeah, you make that make of that what you will.
ひどいなおい。歌の主人公本人がいるというのに。
Apparently, amazing feats in destroying dragons is boring in this world. Then what's interesting if hearing about somebody single-handedly slaying a dragon is boring, then what's exciting? Ah, there she is.
ようやく見つけましたわ。泥沼のルーデウス、リゼドラゴンロード。あなたの父、パウロの元パーティーメンバーですわ。ほう。そして
Didn't he meet Annalise as a kid, if I remember correctly? I swear to God, I remember. I think it was Ghislaine and Annalise. Or maybe they just talked about the fact that they were in a party with him before. I don't know if he directly met them when he was younger. I can't remember actually. It's been a while since I've seen the first season. But if I remember correctly, she is a super pervert. Well, maybe not a pervert. There are stipulations and reasons as to why she is so promiscuous. But yeah, she a freak is what I remember.
想像以上にびっくりしましたわ。もっと子供だと思っていたんですけれど。
All right, this is getting extra sus. But I don't think that she's doing this because she's actually interested in him. I feel like she's doing this to up his image and to try to help with his mission. I feel like that. Because she's a lot smarter than she lets on. So let's hope that's the case and she's not trying to I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Let's move on, shall we?
幼馴染ですよ。幼馴染
Look at these nosy bastards. Bro. I mean, how could you not be when a chick that fucking sexy walks in and now she's talking to Rudy, who happens to be the current talk of the town? Yeah, I'd probably be pretty nosy too. Friend, were they elvish?
エルフの方ですの？ロキシーの友達でもあり続けたいんですの。
Bro. I don't want to end up Paul's daughter-in-law, and I want to stay friends with Roxy. Therefore, I will turn off the susness. I don't know. Maybe I was incorrect. I think she fucking with him though. I don't know. It feels, I don't know. It feels like she's messing with him.
徒歩での移動となると1年以上かかってしまうかもしれない。
Oh, wow. Well, that's good. He at least knows where she is. It's just the getting there that's going to be the rough part. A whole year, huh? That is not a short trip. It took him months to get here. And she could move. Like, anything could happen in a year. But he did say on foot, so probably take half that in a carriage or a caravan, or maybe he can tame one of those dragons and fly his ass over there. Who knows?
ひとまず安心だ。
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Like, he knows that Roxy's out there. She's doing some searching. Paul's doing his thing. Zenith is a labyrinth explorer now. So, like, that definitely has to be able to set you at ease. And now you can focus more on just bettering yourself and getting stronger while you prep to start heading that way. So, definitely reassuring for sure, considering all the stuff that's been going on. It's... This dude has been severely stressed out for a while. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate, so she's showing up to take some stuff off is very nice.
存在自体が犯罪のような女である。
Yes, as I stated before, she is a freak, but there is a reason for it. Somebody somebody didn't really spoil it for me, but I got curious and I was wondering and I was like, oh, that's why. It's one of those ridiculous anime reasons though, where like it's an explanation, but it's like, really? Really? That's some anime shit right there. But there is an explanation. She's not just a whore. She there's a reason for it. There's an actual story lore based reason that she kind of has to be.
心と体の病だ。
Wait, it's been 2 years. Hold on. This is 2 years later? This is crazy. This face though. This thumbnail. This is probably gonna be a thumbnail for a lot of videos, but like it's been 2 years now. So what's going on with the Sarah thing? Are we just brushing over that? That's I'm not okay with that. That's kind of annoying. That was like a big thing for like two straight episodes, and now we're like 2 years later. Wow, my man is just giving up on relationships altogether. You know, like just any hope of finding some kind of love or connection, he's just basically given up on, which is super sad. Like getting to that point, uh, it's not a good spot to be, especially suffering through this stuff. He ain't really got a whole lot of people to help him. He don't really understand what's going on with him or his body or why he's dealing with this stuff. Still doesn't know why Eris left him. Still hasn't resolved the situation with Sarah. Like, I don't blame him. I honestly don't even blame him.
大体あんた僕が立たないって知ってるじゃないですか。
ああ、そうだったな。すまん。心の傷をえぐるようなことを言っちまった。
いいんですよ。とこ
I like how how casually he just said that just out of the blue. Like that has shown that he has at least come to terms with it and that he has genuinely given up on any opportunity to do anything. Also, Annalise just heard that, so I'm wondering what her reaction to that's gonna be. And not that she's after him or anything, but like still, he did just say that right in front of her, and she's like, "Wait, what? You can't, huh?" All right. Well, look, Soldat got to get some too, man. Look, although I don't know what the I don't know if it's super safe, especially in these times, to for everybody in the town to be fucking the same chick. I mean, there are brothels and stuff too, but like this is a little bit different. Just a little bit different.
さあご飯を食べますわよ。
ひどい女だ。
My boy Soul got the cheeks. Oh man, that is nuts, man. It's just so casual in this show. That's this funny part. Like all these so-called taboo or just like, oh, we shouldn't talk about this stuff or maybe we should keep this out of the show because it's not appropriate. It's so casual in this show, and it's both weird and also refreshing at the same time because it's just like these are people. They're human beings, they're adults. Like, yeah, this happens. This is going to happen, but like a lot of fantasy worlds and shows and stuff just pretend like none of this shit happens. Like it's just it doesn't exist. But I love how this show is just like, it be like that.
じゃあこれ約束のお金ですわ。
いや、すまないな。あんな気持ちいいことしてもらっ
She's paying them for oh my god. She's dude. And this is what I was saying. This is what I was telling you guys. Like, she's not sleeping with these dudes for them. Like, she's not trying to just please every dude here. She's sleeping with all these dudes for her. Like, this is for her. She needs to do this, like I was explaining before. I don't know if they're going to explain why in the show, but this is something she has to do. It's a service for her. That's why she's paying adventure. Could you imagine being an adventurer in a town where you're facing off danger all the time and maybe the prospect of finding a woman is super slim because you're always on the move and your life is always in danger or whatever. And then some chick shows up who's basically like, hey, I will literally have sex with anybody here and I will pay you for it. No strings attached. You ain't got to catch no feelings, no nothing. You can just go on your adventures and make money from that. Or you can sleep with me and make some money on the side. Like, what? I'm sorry. I'm not disciplined or strong enough to deny such an opportunity. I'm sorry. I'd be like, yes, take. No, wait, I was about to say take my money, but no, give me your money.
逆売春だったわけだ。それなら問題にならないか。いや、ダメだろう。
So that's the trade-off. I pay you, you have sex with me, but you can't get serious about me. That's the trade-off. This is the transaction. And like most dudes, like honestly, most dudes who have infinite access to her and she's like I don't care. It doesn't matter to me who you are. Like anybody can come and get it. Like they're not gonna like trip about that proposition. Like you would think some dudes will be like, "No, I want you all to myself." But why? What's the point? Everybody, she's not all to yourself. Everybody in town has already ran through her. So it's just like it's like you just getting paid to get in where you fit in when you can. So like who would argue with that proposition outside of some scumbag?
ありませんか？ラノア魔法大学はあなたを特別生として
Bro, my boy got his Harry Potter letter. Oh no. That's pretty sweet, man. I mean, he's already like focusing on trying to hone himself and better himself anyway, which is probably what he should be doing anyway. Like it's actually probably pretty good that he's given up on, relationships and trying to do all this unnecessary shit, like, and just trying to get stronger. He's working out all the time. He's working on his magic. He's out there doing missions and quests and stuff. This going to the university and getting stronger, especially under a school that his master went to, like there is no downsides to this. Hell yeah. Jump on that.
魔術に関してはやや行き詰まりを感じているから興味はあるが。
Yeah, man. Hey, dude, you need to get on that, like for real. I genuinely don't see any reason why you would want to go. Like I guess he's questioning the legitimacy. He says, I need to figure out if it's legit, but like, why wouldn't it be? Like, who do you suspect is like after you in that way at this moment?
ところでソロの冒険者なんかやってるんだ。
そりゃ
So the Grey Rat name apparently is significantly more prominent than I initially thought, because it seems like everywhere he go, his name is recognized, and there's tons of Grey Rats all over the place here. He keeps running into them, like, and we keep seeing them. They keep getting referenced and shown all over the place. So apparently this bloodline or family line is very widespread. Maybe they're all a bunch of perverts.
シルフィー、今どこで何をしているんだ？
Oh, wait a minute. It just hit me. I think it just hit me. Isn't the princess or the chick, one of the chicks that was in line to be princess of that one place, the princess that Sophie is protecting, aren't they going to this same university? If I remember correctly? Like, I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But I feel like we're going to get some kind of convergence here soon. We'll see.
能力を上げるのは大事だが、今はそれを最優先にはできない。
Look at him. He's actually like weighing out his options and thinking about what his priorities and stuff should be. He's definitely grown up, man. And she hates Paul, and I get it. Paul is kind of a piece of shit, but he is at least trying to be better now. But Annalisa's known him long enough, or I forgot how to pronounce her name. I'm just call her whatever the hell ends up falling out of my mouth. Anyway, yeah, she don't like him very much.
彼女は働き者だからね。
本当、自慢の師匠だよ。
Wow, it's been a while since we've been here. Clearly, it's been a while since he's been here too. I need to this figure is so mysterious. Like we still don't really fully know or understand like what his motivations are, what's going on with him. But he's back on the scene now, so there must be a reason.
自信持って言えるのかい？あなたの弟子は立派に成長しましたって。
Ah, he's stirring shit up. Up to no good as usual. Like what's the plan now? He's clearly trying to incentivize him to do something else. Cause that's his whole thing. He's like pulling strings and trying to make things happen and influence them. And now he's trying to discourage him from connecting with Roxy for some reason. Trying to emasculate him more than he already is to make it seem like he hasn't done anything worthwhile.
まあ、お前が必要なことを隠匿するのは今に始まったことじゃないしな。
You know what though? I actually kind of agree. Like I think his best course of action would be to go to the school. I don't know why he's trying to manipulate him to do so, or in what way it'll benefit him. But personally, when looking at the options, going back to find Paul, or being with Paul so he can reconnect with Roxy or whatever, going to the school to just enhance his ability. Because Roxy is more than capable to handle whatever situation is going on. And Paul has been doing what he's been doing. So they don't need him there. It's not like he needs to be there. He just wants to fucking do the thing that he set out to do initially. And this is a deviation from it. But like, I feel like he would much better serve all of his family members and his master by getting stronger. Like, I feel like that makes the most sense, honestly. So
俺のエレクテルディスファンクションは魔法大学で治るんですか人神様
why is he echoing himself? He's so annoying. Okay, that's actually very interesting, because now it's not go there just to learn and better yourself, but now you can go there and possibly solve the whole mystery behind the teleportation incident in general, which would not only accelerate your popularity and notoriety, but it could also be a good point of pride, because you would be the person who solved the mystery of what happened to everybody and why, which is arguably much more important than finding your family. So especially now that you know where they are. So that's actually a pretty decent proposition.
そっか、これが治るのか。
Bro, the struggle. The struggle is so real. You got one of the sexiest elves laying naked in your bed, bro, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. That is real trauma. That is actual emotional damage. Fuck. Oh no, not this weirdo. What is he doing back? Oh, it's the statue freak. Oh, the figurine freak. He's back. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay, this is the university. All right, there we go. It's okay. All right, I'm excited now. We're about to get some connections made again. This is good. I'm down for this. Oh boy. Okay, so this episode was good. We covered a lot of ground, and we are now moving on to the next chapter of what's been going on. We've gone through this little period he was going through at this town, and now we're moving to the next stage. He was there for what, probably like 3 or 4 years. I think he was there, somewhere around there. And now he's going to the University of Magic, which is cool. He's probably going to meet Sophie, and that's cool. But I'm very, very annoyed about the whole Sarah thing, because that was big. That was like a big whole thing, and we got nothing. We got zero resolution for that entire scenario, which sucks. So what I'm probably gonna do is, there's this channel that I've been watching lately that does they basically fill in the blanks from one episode to the next to tell you like what's going on and what was missed from the light novels in the manga. And I'm gonna actually watch his videos and see, because he's actually been making videos filling in the blanks of what's been happening in between all the newest Mushoku Tensei episodes, and I've been actively not watching them, specifically to just try to not ruin things for me or whatever. But he usually stays within the context of whatever episode it is. So I might do some reactions to those videos specifically, just to fill in some of the blanks, because I'm very unhappy about this whole Sarah situation and how they resolved it, or how they just hand waved it away, and they're just like, oh, there you go. Because I feel like we're being misled in the anime, and to think that this situation happened in a way that it didn't. Because as far as we're concerned right now, he had the incident happen. She actually did initially like him. And then when she left the room, she called him basically disgusting and said this was a horrible experience or whatever. And she basically hated him for that. And then she found him talking trash about him. And now she like super hates him forever. And that's the end of it. It's like, yep. He tried to have sex with this girl. It didn't work out. He couldn't get it up. Now she hates him forever. The end. But that's not the story. Like, I've heard a couple whispers and stuff of how this how there was more to it, essentially. I don't know exactly what happened, but it definitely didn't just end here. So I'm gonna find out exactly what happened. We're gonna react to I think it's Annie News, their videos, and really find out, because I'm unhappy with the way the anime handled this, but it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for those reaction videos soon. And I will see you guys on the next one.